We are the team BotFi presenting you with a new friendly assisting bot, MyBot. For the next few minutes, we are going to take you to the story of MyBot. First, let's introduce with my teammates. The one and only girl of our team is Sajani, doing a master's in embedded systems, and she is from India. I am Anand, also from India, doing masters in embedded systems. Our another teammate is Tianyu, doing his masters in embedded systems. Jules Telesvier is another student of KTH, doing his masters in internet technology architecture. Our last teammate is Choi, who is doing his masters in digital media technology. We are team of different streams but having the same point of interest. We are interested in working with a new evolving hardware project, and this is the place where MyBot is evolved. Next, one of our teammates will take you through the journey of MyBot.
Hi, I'm going to talk about how MyBot group actually evolved. It was first me and Anand who were as a team, and we were both from embedded systems, so we wanted to do some idea which was related to our field, and we were thinking about what we did in the bachelor project, which could be a very good startup idea and so. And at that time we found Anand's bachelor project, which was very interesting for us that time. His project was human action copying robot. So a person has to wear gloves in his hand, and whatever the actions he does, the robot repeats it. And so we thought that this could be a very good idea, because this robot can be used in places where human cannot go, because that robot could be controlled by internet and can be connected, so the distance wouldn't matter much. Just all that matters was you have to wear the gloves, and you have to do what actions you want. So this was our idea, and we didn't have a group yet. And then we put a post in FB telling we are just a team of two, and we're gonna work on robotics, and we like interested people are welcome. And then we found Tianyu, who was in embedded systems too, and he found this idea really interesting, so he came joined it. And we found the other two people in the class, the Yul, who's programmer, and he wanted to work in the programming of the robot. And Choi, he's from China, and he is from the DMT, digital media technology. So our team was like completely interested in idea and all that. And we had the deadline to submit our business model canvas, and that time we set to collect data of how many data for the MyBot project. We wanted to know how many deaths occurred every year because of the hazardous work environment, like people working in the mine or people working in the nuclear reactor and so. And then surprisingly we found there were not so many deaths occurring every year because of the hazardous environment, because already a lot of safety measures have been taken in those fields. And so we couldn't, since we couldn't collect so much data, we thought the MyBot project could be a very good research project, but not a very good idea for the startup. And we finalized with our MyBot robot. We decided this could be a robot which is mobile, and which could carry our stuff and follow us everywhere. This was mainly inspired by seeing a lot of old people around who were like struggling so much with their heavy bags. And personally, when we go around for shopping and stuff, we five had the common problem that we love to shop, but we doesn't like to carry things. So we thought we should give a solution to that, which is MyBot, which is the robot, cheap robot, but the very friendly robot that will carry your stuff and follow you around. This is how we finalized with MyBot.
My name is Joel. That's why my group is MyBots, and I would like to say something about opportunities of our business. I want to say things in two different ways. My first opportunity is time, totally related with time. And the reason is we are in the age of technology, and I believe that the future is us. The second is directly related with our customer segment. Actually, we have two main customer segments. The first is supermarket and hypermarket, and the second is individual who love shopping but not like to carry things, particularly from age 30 to 40. And The data I got from 2014 about the population of Sweden shows that from the total of 9.7 million, 20% of the population is whose age is greater than 65, which is 1.5 million, and 40% of the population is between 30 to 40, which is 1.3 million. Actually, this is a good start to a good start for our business. The second is the number of supermarkets. I believe that it is as the number of supermarkets increase, the demand of our product and service also increase. And we can see number of data worldwide in Sweden and in Europe. Worldwide, it is 32 out of 100 largest retail chain in the world are supermarket and grocery store chain. In the USA, the market is 20%. That means from the retail chain, 20% of is the supermarket and the grocery store. We can mention also two main companies in Sweden, ICA and Coop, to start our business. And the first is ICA. And the number of stores for ICA, the total number of stores in the ICA is 1,400, maybe out of which not less than 1,000 is a supermarket, and the market share of ICA is 36%. This is actually the data in 2014. The market, when I say market share, is market share about grocery and retailer. The Coop is, the market share is 21%, and the total store is 665, but out of which the supermarket is not less than 300, and the total store is 665. So this is also a good data to start our business. And the other, we can also see the number of stores found in Europe and in the world, but in Europe, let's mention some of them. Mercadona, it has 1,527 stores, and the market share is 14%. Asda, Mercadona in Spain actually. Asda, 500 store in the UK, across UK. Rami, 242 store in Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania. SuperValu, 222 store in Ireland. Therefore, from this we can say that this supermarket has a huge investment in the world, so we can, it's good to start. As the supermarket increase, we can also, the demand of our product and service also increase, because our product is MyBot, to carry things in, to carry stuff in the supermarket, and to help also people. For those who don't like to carry things, but they love shopping. So we have two main customer segments. One is supermarket, the other is individuals. So
in this segment, we're gonna talk about how we felt and what was the experience towards the course. But truly speaking, the entire experience toward the course was like a roller coaster ride. Sometimes we felt really low. We got also negative reviews and negative comments, and we felt, oh my god, what is this? And there's some after a few weeks we were like, yeah, we really good, our ideas really good, and so we got so positive comments from the customers and so on. So it was like really like a roller coaster ride. But to be specific, before start of the course, we had a very wrong notion that only the strong technical knowledge and how fresh your idea is and how new your idea is does matter. Nothing else matters. But then from the first and business model, the business class, we found that is really wrong. How you present yourself, how you approach the audience, and that matters so much. And also we thought once we framed the business model canvas, and it's very easy to proceed further on, but we didn't know business model canvas itself had so many problems with itself, and we struggled a lot to build our first business model canvas. Before we started the course, we honestly didn't know what business model canvas. I think we were the group who got more corrections for business model canvas, because at the first time when we presented it, we didn't even know we had to put color codes for that. But now we are in a position where we could know what each segment is, how business model canvas should be formed, and what are the tactics in presenting the business model canvas. Thanks to every class we attended, because from every class we attended, even though we present or not, we learned something new about it. This every class was really helpful for us. And in the middle of the class, we really got a negative review because our customer segment was really wrong. We focused towards elderly and the crippled people, which was very wrong with us. But that time we were like, we wanted to change the whole concept. uh, we were in so much of confused state. We wanted to proceed with this because we all liked the idea, but still we didn't know what to do, because we got negative reviews. And but the end, with the help of our mentors, advisors, and the teachers, we found the major flaw with this was the customer segment, and when we altered it, we really got a positive result. And that's why we really so happy about it. And coming to the interesting, there was this old man. He was 72 years old. He's called Johan Veslund. We met him in the Sister Galleria. We met him when our customer segment was a robot for elderly and crippled people. Initially, he was very interesting because he was the one who gave very critical remarks for us, very critical. And after his remarks, we felt, oh my God, what we are doing. He was the one who made us rethink about the entire thing, and who he was the one, because of him we changed the entire customer segment. We met him first, and he was waiting for somebody in the mall, and we went talk to him. Because he did not respond properly because of the language, and then we told we are from KTH, and then he started giving a very good response. It took really a while for us to explain him what our project really was and what we are trying to get from him. But once we explained and once we got what our ideas, his plain and straight reply was that your idea is completely wrong. Your notion of old people in Sweden is completely wrong. This won't be even be near to success. It will be a complete failure. This was his first remarks after listening to the project. For the moment we were like shocked. Oh my God, this is so forward. And then he explained why it was so, because he told old people in Sweden wanted to live their life independent. They don't even want their son or daughter to like support them so much, because they love the independent life. So like giving a products like this, and it makes them feel like you're old, and I'm giving you this because you're old. They feel like it's a shame for them. So after talking to him, we really understood what went wrong. I'm telling him because he's the most interesting customer, because no one took so much time to give this. He gave very negative response, but then he made us change our idea. So I would tell Joanne is the most interesting customer. And after Matt and Hendrickson, we met him in the Ika supermarket Naka. He was the store head for the branch. We met him after we changed the customer segments to people who love shopping, and the supermarket retail stores who would use our bot for in the rentally basis instead of a trolley. Like there will be a bot in on one side and trolley in other side. People with kids and people are so curious who want to try bots. They can rent it from the Ika supermarket, and just they can take it for shopping and then leave it back. This was the one customer segment we framed. This was done after so much research that all the retail supermarkets, most of them invest 60% of the profit backs into advertisement just to attract the consumers. So if they could do so much to attract the customers, we thought this would be a really great idea for them to attract consumers. when we explained the entire idea to March, and he was like completely so happy with that. He gave a very positive response and he was super excited about the idea. He told us if this comes in the market with the price we say, they were like he could directly take us to his boss and explain all the process and make the deal signed. He was really so excited. And this was the most positive response we ever got throughout the course. And of course he's one interesting customer for us. And the surprising lesson again, I would say, the one thing that really surprised everybody, like all five of us, was we all had a notion that only idea matters much for a very good business, but we failed we failed to understand only how you reach the idea, how you present the idea does matter a lot. From the guest, we learned so much. We learned how to get funding, but every time we learned how you present and how you attract the audience, how you connect yourself with the audience does matter much. We had no idea about this before the start of the course. This was one of the most surprising lessons we heard. We learned so much. The other things we learned from the class was like we learned how to make the presentations itself really good, the story video, the business model canvas, the customer segment, everything regarding this course. We learned so much because we were a group who, I would say, we like got more bad reviews. But then because we didn't know anything, we didn't have basics of any business model canvas, or we had not done anything of such sort before. But now we are so happy because we know how is it to really have a startup, and how is it to seek a funding and everything. And we really are so happy that we enrolled ourselves in the class. And people who did this, Sedar was the one of like we approached to when our mentor and advisor was away to the conference. And that was the time when we met Joanne. So Joanne who gave us very negative comments, so we were in a situation we should surely alter the customer segment. That time we wrote to Sedar and he pointed out the flaws. He was very critical with his review. He was pointed out all the flaws, and that was really very useful for us. And mentor and advisor, though amidst their busy schedule, they were always there for us. We could like anytime call them or ask them for the help. So these are the people who really helped us, and we thank them all. And finally our teacher Terence, who always had given the correct remarks, be it critical, be it positive, be it negative. He gave the right remarks which made us correct ourselves for the presentations. So we thank everyone.